good time. Ooh, time to get our craft on. Ooh, time to have fun. Ooh, time to feel good.
Hey gifted crafters, welcome back for another Saturday CrafterNoon. Thank you all for tuning in today. I am really excited to be back in my craft room today, and I am tuning in from, well, I usually say sunny South Florida, but it is a little rainy today. I'm hoping the sun comes out a little bit, but thank you all for tuning in. I am really excited because I have so many things to show you today, so I'm just gonna jump right to it. So first, let's just say hello to all the friends that I see out there. I see Boricua Sewing and Crafts, I see Crafting with Robin, Donna Phillips, Evie Moore Evelyn, I see Jackie Hallman, Jenny Owens, Judy Bauer, L.A. Garrity, 1 Minute Tips, Robin's Quilt Basket, and Sassy. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate you spending this hour with me. I am really excited because last week we did not get to meet. But the reason why we didn't get to meet was because I was at the Sewing and Quilting Expo in Fredericksburg, Virginia. And it was a lot of fun. I went up to Virginia to see my sister, was able to spend some crafting time with her, a little sis time, and we had a blast. I have so much to tell you about that. But before we get into all of that, let's go through the holidays, because you know I'm a holiday girl. So today's a real special day because it's my mom's birthday. So we do have some family that is visiting from New York, and they're here to celebrate my mom's birthday. So we're going to be taking her out today. So we've been having fun for the last couple of days. I mean, I literally just got back. So and then they came. So it's a lot of fun. We did kind of go out last night. We did go to bingo. And guys, I have to tell you, I won. I won bingo, but not only did I win bingo, I won bingo 2 times. So I was really excited. We had tons of fun. Like, everybody was a winner last night. We had a really hot table, I think. I don't know what was going on, but the energy was there and we had a blast. We just had a really great time. My mom loves bingo. My aunt also is here. She's my godmother too, and she's visiting. It's my mom's sister, and she was lucky on the slot machine. So we were just having a blast everywhere. I typically do not like to do slots. I like to just go and play bingo, but you know, they gave them the little promotional credit thing for, you know, coming in for the first time, and so they had a blast and everybody went with it, and we were just having a fantastic time. Oh, thank you guys. I see all the happy birthdays to my mom. Oh, thank you. I will definitely show her. If she's not watching now, I will show it to her later on today. We're gonna be taking her out to dinner, so it'll be a lot of fun. But thank you. I'm sure she will love it. She will love it. Okay, I've got so many things for you. Okay, we've got holidays, right? So my mom's birthday is number 1. We also have Be Nice Day. So a very nice day. Be very nice to the people around you, because, you know, it's not worth not being nice. It takes so much energy to be nice sometimes, but it's so worth it in the end, right? So go with that. It's also Bookshop Day. So if you have some books out there in your Amazon cart, this may be a good day to buy it. There's tons of books coming out, especially for the Christmas season, so you might want to check some of those out on quilting and paper piecing, on all kinds of things. So check that out. It is also Card Making Day, which I was super proud because my son made a card for his grandma. So I guess my mom will see that later today. So he made her a nice little homemade card, which was really cute. Okay. Oh, Donna says after the CrafterNoon ends today, you're going to to drive over to the local flea market that posted pictures of a sewing chair for sale. Ooh, just like the one I brought recently. It might be a bargain. It just might. It just might, Donna. You better get over there before somebody else does it. Awesome. Great for you. And those are always the best places to shop. The Goodwills, the local little flea market places. You know, guys, you can get so many great deals. Some people don't even understand what they have and they put it out there. So check it out. Don't rule them out. Always go there first. Alrighty. Let's see. Last week we talked, or actually I should say last session, our last session that we had, we talked about luggage bag tags. I put a little picture out there in Facebook because there were a few people that kind of were like, oh, wow, that's a really cute bag. And I did a little video when I saw it coming out when I came back. And you could see how these little tags, whether you do them like this or you do the little round ones, all the different ones that we talked about, they're great because they really allow you to spot your bag in just an instant, because everyone seems to have a black luggage bag or some kind of similar color, and sometimes it's kind of hard, and it helps because you can spot them right away. You can position yourself to where you need to be to grab that bag. So it's super easy to make. If you didn't see that video, check it out. That was last week's, our last session's video, and that was live number 108. So go ahead and check that out. We also visited some quilt shops in Florida and gave some information on that and showed some of the goodies that we got from there. So check that one out. Okay, this week we've got so much going on. So the first thing you may have noticed, I've got this really cool sign behind me that says GiftsHQ. It is a wood sign that was made for me by my godson, who sent it to me from New York with the family that came. He made it for me. I was super surprised. I absolutely love it. Guys, he's on Instagram. He's called SQ Designs, and you can find him there, and he makes beautiful stuff. He just does awesome work, guys. He does all kinds of events. He works with a lot of the party planners and stuff, so he does an amazing job, and I really love the sign that he made for me. So I was super excited to see that, and it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He's got talent. So if you're looking to kind of, you know, have a nice little sign in your craft room, or maybe jazz up your little booth when you're doing your craft fair, check him out. SQ Designs, and he's on Instagram, so you may want to see what he's got out there. Okay, he also does not just woodwork, he does acrylic and other stuff too. So really beautiful work. He's got some pictures out there. Check it out. Okay, second thing that I have was the sister time that we had. When I was with my sister, I got to play with all her little machines, and we did a lot of prep work for the expo. So kind of had to get her in her mindset. We had to start prepping for the expo. We were going and we were representing. So, of course, before I got there, I had already have a little button machine. So I made some buttons to take with me. So those were a lot of fun. So I was able to do that. But I was able to, more importantly, play with her machines. And we made a couple of shirts. So I want to show those over to you. So these are a couple of the shirts that we made. And guys, they could just be fun shirts, you know? Just, you know, when you go to these expos, have fun with it. Represent, if you have a channel, represent it. Or represent what you love, you know, whether you're sewing or knitting, crocheting, whatever it is. You can do little designs and things and just have fun with it. Have all your friends wear the same shirts. Those are always fun, right? You can have a blast. Like, these places are just, you know, it's wonderful to go to see all the notions they have. It's great to see the classes that they're giving, but it's just so much fun when you meet crafting friends, and maybe you meet once a year, or, you know, whatever it is. You just have so much fun and spend that quality time with a group, with people who actually share all the passions that you have. So it's really super exciting, and it was so much fun. I was able to meet some new crafters there, as well as some crafters that met my sister and us for dinner. So we just had an absolute blast. So these are some of the shirts that I made on the machine. So here's one, and all it was is a very simple logo, with name on it, and it's just on a shirt from Walmart, guys. This one is short sleeve, so we're able to do that. So that was a lot of fun. Very nice. I really loved how the machine stitched it out because the font, as you can tell, is really, really small. So it did a really nice job. You can see here how it's nice and clear. So really, really nice. I love it. But the ones I'm really all excited about, I thought they were just so adorable. I'm going to put this over here so I can show you. This was one of them. And it says, it's crafting time, and I love it. Now, this is a hoodie, so I do have, you know, the pockets, and this was just another sweatshirt. I just got it at Walmart. But again, if you guys are doing like bulk selling, you know, that would definitely be a place I'd look for somebody local where you can pick up really quality designs, or you can check online as well. But I would not, like, for really bulk orders, Walmart is nice if you're doing onesie twosies, but if you're doing bulk orders and things like that, then you really want to look at a supplier that can give you a better price. But these were just simple. These were shirts for me, just to have, and so I picked it up at the local Walmart. The quality is decent, and then you'll see here we just stitched this out. It says it's crafting time, GiftsHQ. My sister put it in Embrilliance, picked some fonts, and she did a fantastic job. So let me try to get this a little bit closer, specifically on the design, so you guys can see the font. I thought it was gorgeous. So I really, really love it, and we had a great time. So this is one of the shirts that we did. And then the second one, let me just kind of fold this up a little bit. Put this here. Okay, so the second one says Stitching and Creating Memories with GiftsHQ Music. I love this. Again, this is the same exact sweatshirt. It's a hoodie as well. Got it at Walmart. It's just a different color. That's all it is. And another beautiful stitch. Loved it. Again, the font really beautiful. No puckering. Really, really nice. Let me just get this closer for you. Isn't that gorgeous? The machine really stitched it out beautifully, and my sister put this again in Embrilliance using fonts that she has. You can just take, mix and match things that you already have, fonts that you have, designs that you have, you know, just take pieces of something and put things together, and you just create another design, and it's absolutely beautiful. And you can make it with anything that you already have, so you don't have to spend money on getting another design. Well, the designs that come out are absolutely beautiful nowadays, but you can just make a new design by using the existing designs that you have. So, you know, this is something that I really love. I mean, it was GiftsHQ Music, so it's part of our CD. For those of you who don't know, we have our CD that is out, and that is GiftsHQ Crafting Tunes. It is available on our shop as well. We did take it to the expo with this, and I did give it out to a couple of vendors and quilt guilds that were out there, and they seem to love it. So I'm hoping, you know, that they get to play it. And the whole idea of this is I really want people to associate everything, you know, and keep it all together. Oh, Donna says, I've been totally unmotivated. Can't talk today. I've been totally unmotivated to sew for weeks. I took apart and ironed pieces of 10 blocks for the jewel box quilt and not sewn together yet. Oh, Donna. Well, pop in the CD and it'll get you in the mood. Okay? Pop it in there, because come on, Donna, we got to get back. You got to get that sojo right back, okay? But yeah, I was able to, you know, pass out the CD, and I was able to give it to a lot of different people, and they all seemed to like it. I saw some people sitting at the tables. I passed out information to them as well. So I'm hoping that, you know, my goal is just for us to continue to grow and to just inspire people and get people to put things under the needle, sew it, quilt it, do all kinds of things just to, bring that creativity out. And I think it's just amazing how you get to meet different people and, again, just share the passion. So it's absolutely a blast, at least it is for me. Okay, so those were kind of some prep things that we did. We made the shirts. I had some buttons, and then we were kind of like all ready to go. I had the CDs out that I wanted to give out as well. I did give some to the people that were there too, that met us for dinner. So we love it. Now, Volume 2 CD, a couple people were asking. It's coming out soon. We finished our 10th song, so the CD is now complete, and we're kind of doing the finishing touches on that. So I'm hoping that it's going to be coming out soon. We will definitely let you guys know. So stay tuned, because I think this one is a really nice one. It's a little bit different from Volume 1, but I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So I will definitely let you know about those. Okay. Let's see. Anything going on? You guys are just chatting away today. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. We've got some goodies to show. Those were all the prep things. I've got some notions. I've got some info on the classes that we took. And then we're going to be announcing who our third quarter gifted crafter is. So that's going to be later today. So let's get through some of the stuff, because time's ticking and we don't have a lot of time to go. So let's just pull out. I'm going to just start pulling out stuff from my little bag. We've got a little bag that they gave us. I'll show it in a little bit. Let me just empty it out first. So first thing I want to show you, and these, I love that the price was only $7 each. So this is waterproof canvas that I was able to pick up, and they kind of give you a lot. I don't know if you guys can see how thick that roll is. That's a lot. And it was $7, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Now, what do you use these for? There's so many different uses for it. So first of all, a lot of people use this for the inside liner of a bag. So if you are into bag making or anything like that, this is a great liner to have for the inside of your bag, and it's waterproof. So really, really nice. Very nice and easy to sew. It's great with the needle. Soft, but not too soft of a material. It's just perfect for the lining of an inside of a bag, but you can also use it as the outside as well. It is waterproof, which is really great. So those I was able to pick up. I just got 2 different colors just because I've got a bag pattern and I'm going to be making a couple of bags. So I wanted to have a nice lining for the inside. So I was able to pick these up. And, they had all different colors, all different sizes. They even had vinyl available. I didn't pick up any vinyl, but, I thought that these were pretty good and could be something that I can really use in my craft too. So I did pick some of those up. I tried to be good, guys. I really tried to be good. But you're at the expo and you're surrounded by everything that you love, so it's really, really hard. But I did try to be good. Okay, next thing that I got, that to me was super exciting because I've been searching for these for a while. They do have it on Amazon, but I thought it was pretty pricey. It ends up kind of being the same price, although I think this one was just slightly cheaper. Now, it's called Magic, and let me try to get this off so you can see the name. Try to peel this. Well, didn't do such a great job, but I got them for $14.99. It is a little pricey, but and I didn't go too crazy. I only got 1 pack of them. That's all I think I'm gonna need. But here is what it looks like. It's called Magic Pins, and these are fork pins. So these pins, and let me see if I can get it a little closer. You can see it here. It's got 2 little prongs, right? So they're like fork pins. So what you use these for is you can take, when you are actually doing, let's say, you're quilting and you're starting to piece them together and you have the two different seams, these fork pins are what you use to hold those seams in place when you're running it through your machine. And these are excellent because they really hold it. It's very different from when you are taking just a single pin, even though you put it diagonally. In 1 minute tips, Miss Nancy bought the expo, that's why she had to win at bingo. That's not true. It's not true, Miss 1 minute tips. I did not. I was very, very good. I was. But doesn't mean that my bingo winnings is not going to go back to my craft room, right? Okay. So these pins, again, if you are piecing, usually you would take the pin, and I've shown you guys how you can take the two seams together and put it on a diagonal, and that will help keep the two seams from shifting when you're running it through your machine. So that is one way of doing it, but now they've come up with these fork pins, which is even better. So you don't have to even do it on a diagonal. You can kind of put them in like a fork. That'll kind of lock the seams together, and then as you sew and you get closer and closer to that seam, you know, you'd be able to sew right up to it and then pull the pin out and finish it, and it won't move. Really, really nice, and I can't wait to get these out and start using them, because this is something that I was been looking forward to having in my craft room for a very long time. So very, very excited about that. Okay. Got a couple of other things, and guys, not everything in the expo was a deal, right? So you could see a lot of people were kind of checking out the notions, and it's great to find like those hard to find items like the pins, right? I couldn't find them anywhere. But it's just something that's really difficult. Oh, Annette says, Nancy, you are in my head. I just ordered some vinyl and tote kits from the sewing studio in Florida. Yes, they just had a sale on their new tote kits. Yeah, if you guys are looking, the sewing studios in Maitland, Florida, they just announced they have new tote kits, and they were putting them out and they were putting them on sale. So those are really cool. So if you're looking to buy little kits to make tote bags, maybe for Christmas, upcoming holidays, birthdays, things like that, definitely check them out because they had a pretty good sale going on. But like I was saying, the expo itself, there were some things that I would not buy because I felt that they were very overpriced. And it's so easy now for you to just kind of whip out your phone and check on Amazon to see how much something is going for and whether or not you were really getting a deal. And there were some things that were not that great, but what I love about the expo is you end up finding these really unique things that you can't find anywhere else. So those are the kinds of things that I was kind of looking out for. And then just something that, you know, calls to you if you like it or things like that, and of course you'd get it. But I found when I compare Fredericksburg, Virginia Sewing and Quilting Expo to the Lakeland, Florida Sewing and Quilting Expo, I have to say that the Florida one was really thumbs up much better, because we had so many more vendors. I don't know if it's because Florida and they had tons more quilts, I mean, it was just bigger. The one in Virginia was kind of shocking to me because I really thought that the one in Virginia was going to be much bigger because we're up north and there's a lot of vendors. But it wasn't the case. It wasn't the case. It was a lot smaller. Still good though. I was really, you know, I was happy with it. And they had a lot of little things that I probably wouldn't find in the Florida one. But in terms of size, Florida, in Lakeland, Florida, they did offer a lot more items. There were more vendors in there. It was just bigger and you had more options. So, you know, but it doesn't matter to me. Big, small, I don't care. It's a Sewing and Quilting Expo and I had a blast. So it was a great event. I really loved it. So, all right. So let's get to the next thing. So I did pick up, this is called Little Juju. And this uses some, let me just get it out of here. It uses 5-inch squares. And it's got the little pattern that comes with it. It's by GE Designs, called Little Juju. And they're just 5-inch squares, really cute. They've got some fun little colors on here that I thought was pretty cool. And then it comes with the binding and the backing fabric. So Juju, Jojo, however you say it. But it's by GE Designs right here. And it makes a table runner that's 14.5 by 35.5 inches. So not too bad size. I really like it. Really simple, just squares. That's all it is. You know, you're just, so I can whip this up in a couple of hours and I will be very happy. So cute little project. This one, I think I have the thing on it, but I don't remember the store. Did I write the store? I didn't write the store on here. It was one of the vendors, but it's GE Design, so you could probably find it online. But cute little pattern for that. I also picked up, and I think my sister picked up some as well. This one is called the Sunflower, the Sassy Sunflower, and it's 5 yards, plus they give you the pattern. And love the way they displayed the fabric. Beautiful packaging. And I got this with little bees on there, so you can see that. I thought it was really cute. And it comes with the pattern in the back. And you can pick different patterns that you can make with the 5 yards that they're giving you, which was pretty cool. You got to pick which pattern you wanted based, you know, based on what you wanted to make. They had table runners, they had tote bags, they had all different things that would use the same amount of fabric. So you were able to pick out the pattern and pick out the fabric that you wanted to go with that pattern. So that was pretty neat. A little bit different on, you know, how they set things up. Usually they give you the pattern with the fabric together. In this case, you picked what you wanted to make, and these patterns were all 5 yards of fabric. So, you know, you got to pick whatever fabric you wanted and whatever pattern you wanted. So a little bit of variety there, which I really liked. I thought it was really cute. Yeah, Judy says the bees are so cute. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what got me, the little, the bees and the little, honey thing there. I thought it was really, really cute. So had to get that one. My sister got a couple as well, but I was able to just pick that up. Now, let me see. Got a couple other things. Let me see if I can bring up the bag now. Let's see. Oop. Here we go. So this is the bag that they give you. They had a choice of 2 bags. I got the blue one from Lakeland, Florida, so I got the yellow one now from Virginia. And I thought it was really cute. Nice, reusable bag. Can throw all kinds of things in there. So, love the bag. Really cute. You got that, if you signed up for classes, they gave you a bag that come with it. Otherwise, you could purchase the bag. Don't remember exactly how much it was, but it wasn't very much. Let's put this over to the side because I want to show you a couple of things. Oh, this is one thing that, hang on, everything's kind of falling out of the bag here. Got everything on an angle. So this was one thing that I saw it at the Quilting Expo, but I didn't buy it there because the price was just way too high. And so while I was there, I just looked at, you know, what it was. I looked it up on Amazon. I saw it was cheaper. So I went ahead and ordered it, and it was here when I got home. So this is the non-slip Stripology squared mini ruler. I still have it in the package. I haven't taken it out just yet, but really, really nice. This is for quilting. What I like about this is it has the full inch sizes here. So you go from 0 to 7 inches on this side, and then you have the half inches. So from 0 to 6.5. So you got your 1/2 inch increments on this side, your whole inch increments on this side. And then if you turn it on this side, you've got the 1/4 inch and 3/4 of an inch that you can measure up here. So you can kind of use this multi-purpose use on this ruler is really great. And the fact that it's Creative Grids and it's one of those non-slip, you know, Creative Grids really makes a nice backing on their rulers where they don't slip around on you. It really kind of tacks it down, which I really like. Now there's other products that you can get to make sure that your ruler doesn't slip and slide. And I've shown a couple of those. You know, you've got the OmniGuard has like a film that you can put on the back. There's a spray that you can do on them. Really, really neat. Oh, Judy says, Nancy, pick one bag and start sewing at the expo you go to on that bag. Kind of like a bragging bag. Yeah, that's true, right? Got my little bragging bag. Yes, I do. All right. So this Stripology ruler, I mean, I use it a lot. I use different ones, but I think this one is really going to be helpful because it has the nice squares, and I loved that it's the Stripology, and you can just put your fabric down, put the ruler on top, and you can do all of your cuts and not have to move the fabric because, you know, like I've told you guys, you know, you don't want to warp your fabrics. You don't want to move it around a lot, touch it a lot, you know, stretching it, you know, you could really warp it that way. So you try to just go ahead and do your cuts without moving the fabric around too much. You know, once you have it sewed down in place, then you can, you know, kind of go around with it. But this is a great ruler to help prevent you from warping your fabric by moving it around too much, because you can hold it into one place. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over on this side. Let's see. Couple other things. This is another item that, again, they had it at the expo. I did not buy it. I ordered it in Amazon and I got it when I got home. Only because I took some classes and we used this. It's a it's a charcoal liner pen style, and it's by Clover. And we used this in our class, and I thought it was really nice. I loved this. Let me just show you here. This is the liner. So it's by Clover. Like I said, this is what it looks like. What I really liked is when you open it, it's got this flat line. It's not like you have your chalks that you can use as well, but this one has a nice little liner here. And it's just this tiny little, it's almost like a rotating wheel that's inside that kind of takes out the chalk as you go down. And so it makes a nice thin line. And the chalks that I have make a little bit of a thicker line. This allows me to go pretty thin. So I really liked the tip on this thing. And it is, you can kind of reuse it. You can buy the chalk and you put it inside here and it kind of just uses it up. And I really like that. So I thought, you know, I want that nice thin line. That's kind of the good thing about taking those classes, is you get to try out all kinds of different things. And they had lots of notions and things for us to use. So you're able to, you know, if you're not familiar with the notion, you can kind of, you know, play with it and see if you like it or not. So this is one of the items that I did. And, you know, of course, they tell you that it's available at the expo and you can buy it there. But it was pretty pricey. And when I checked on Amazon, it was a little cheaper there. So I went ahead and ordered it and I got it when I got home. So that's item number 2 that I ordered. That was outside of the expo. Okay, here's one thing. And I'm gonna take this out. I was really excited. And I knew I was gonna get this when I went to the expo. So I visited a booth called Legit Kits. You probably have all heard about it. They have amazing quilts. And this is a paper piecing quilt that you would make. It's really a lot of fun. I've met them in Lakeland, Florida, and I took one of the classes there. And we had a blast. Now, I'm going to be showing you a couple of pictures in a few. of some of the things that we saw, but this was the team for Legit Kits. Were amazing. Chuck and all the gang that was there. I saw them in Lakeland. I took one of her classes, and now I saw the same people again in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and we had a blast. I was there for a while. We were just chatting away and taking pictures. We just had a blast. But look at some of the quilts that you can make with Legit Kits. They are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to try to put it up closer so you can see them. This is all done with paper piecing, and it does require a lot of patience, because these quilts, while they are amazing, they do take some time to put together. And, you know, it's a skill that you will be building up. And it's really a lot of fun. It requires some organization for you to be able to do it. Now, some of the kits that they have can be pricey because it is a lot that you're getting. Now, they sell them two ways. You can get just the pattern, or you can get the pattern with the fabric. So, you know, of course, if you get it with the fabric, it's going to cost a lot more. But guys, these are just super, super cool to make. I mean, really, really neat. They have some really nice stuff. And so, that was a lot of fun meeting them there and having a great time with them. So I went ahead and I did purchase one of them because I wanted to give it a try. I've done some paper piecing, but I've never done a Legit Kit one. And so I decided to get the little hooter, which I thought was super adorable. And you can see here, it's a Legit Kit design. And I wanted to kind of go for the small one. So this is only 30 by 40 inches. And I think this is the perfect size for a beginner Legit Kit to try to do. I was kind of overwhelmed by some of the really big ones that they have. And wow, that is gorgeous. But I didn't want to become frustrated doing a first paper piecing quilt. I've done paper piecing, but never a paper piecing quilt following a design. So I wanted something small, something that I can kind of handle, gain some confidence on, and then maybe I can move into some of those bigger quilts that they had in the booklet here. So it was really, really neat. It's a nice skill builder, and I love the team. We had a great time. She's going to try to come on my channel, and we're going to have her talk about Legit Kits and all the wonderful things that they make. Now, she travels all over the world. She's been to Hawaii. I mean, she's just all over the place. So I'll have to try to find a time where we can do that with her and just, you know, make that happen, because she travels a lot. So we'll try to just organize something with her. But really, really neat. Let's see. Of course, when you get the Legit Kits, you know, they give you the card, they give you stickers, they give you all kinds of stuff. I even got a little pen, which is pretty cool. So that was this part here. I'm going to move this over. Here we go. Let's see. What else did I have for you? Sorry about the noise on the little Kringle. Okay. They did have a scavenger hunt. Usually all the expos do, and you have to go around getting signatures on your little pamphlet that they give you. And so once you do that, they sign off and you get little things. So what they were giving out were the little purple clips. Can always use some clips, so why not? Yes, purple, Judy. It is purple, and it's pretty cute. You know, not bad. They're by Dritz. So there's some pretty neat little item that you can get for free. All you got to do is participate in the scavenger hunt. So that was a lot of fun. Let's see. Then, I took 2 classes. So I took the Intro to Embrilliance class with my sister. I also took a class about stabilizers. And then the last class that I took was a class on quilting with rulers. So, the Embrilliance class, it was a beginner's class. I was okay with it. I did meet up with some people that I chat with from other channels, and so that was a lot of fun. Those are great. I was really happy to meet them. But you know, Embroidery is just such a large program. You've got so many different modules that people get really confused on all the different options. But once you really sit and take the time to learn the program, you can do some pretty amazing stuff. So one of the things that she kind of touched upon, and it was kind of like a ooh ah moment for everyone, was one of the designs that she brought up on her screen, and she was kind of showing how you can take that design and basically make it one of those peekaboos. So if you recall, when we did the hooded towels, we did the peekaboo designs, and so it's basically just was like, let's say, a teddy bear, and it had a little paw out and looked like it was kind of peeking out. You can do those with regular designs, and she kind of just showed how that could happen, and it was pretty cool. And that was something that you can do with just the basic program without having so many of the modules that they have, like Stitch Artist 1, 2, or 3. Like, she was able to do it with just I think it was with the essentials. So really neat stuff. If you have the time to, you know, go through it, it's pretty neat to do that. The next class was on the stabilizers. They did give us these little packets with all different types of stabilizers here. We talked about sticky stabilizer, wash away, tear away. We talked about a heavy tear away, the lightweight tear away. We talked about, let's see, this is Pellon SF101, which is used a lot. They have this fusible mesh cutaway and also the medium cutaway. So all their basic stabilizers, there's all kinds of different brands and what you use them for, and you know what they're more known to help with puckering and with different things. So it was a pretty good class, pretty knowledgeable for you to start to learn about stabilizers and using the right stabilizer for your project. Oh, Donna said you can still do simple digitizing like handwriting with modules through 2 of Embrilliance. Yes, you can. There's just so... Oh my gosh, when you think about Embrilliance, it's just so many things you can do with that program. It's really amazing. Take the time to learn it. There's tons of videos out there from even just Embrilliance, the Embrilliance team out there, but it's pretty cool. So take the time to learn it because you're not going to regret it. Okay. We also, when we were checking out the vendors, of course, I did see the Luminaire 3 was there. I got to kind of ooh and ah on that one. They also had the Avenir. The Avenir was also on display. They didn't have it on and it wasn't stitching anything. But the Luminaire was. I got a couple of videos and I'll put those out on Facebook so you guys can see it. But are we ready to show the pictures? Let's do some of the pictures so I can show you some of the stuff that I saw in terms of quilts. Okay, so this is just the welcome sign when you first walk in. It's the Sewing and Quilting Expo. And there is me and my sister. We were kind of exhausted. I think this was towards the end, so we have some bags in our hands. But we had a great time. Now, this quilt, Southern Comforters, we want to pause it on this one. So on this quilt, it's an award-winning quilt. And it was a quilt made by, and let me just see, what was her name again? June Stephenson. Now, she's known to have been really good at hand applique, among other skills. She made this gorgeous, gorgeous quilt. She did pass away, and she never got to finish the quilt. Now, the quilt, the story from what I understand, is that this quilt ended up being in some kind of estate sale. So they really didn't know what they had. Someone picked it up, and then they looked on the back of the quilt, and it had her label with her name on it. So they were wondering who this person was, and they got online, and they started looking up the person's name, and they contacted someone from the guild that knew her, which happened to be a really good friend of her, and they used to sew together on the weekends. And so I guess she had moved away. I'm not sure what the whole thing was, but somehow she didn't know that she had passed away. And so they sent her the quilt, and she was able to finish the quilt for her. And Southern Comforters Quilt Guild finished the quilt, and they submitted it onto one of the competitions, and it won. Isn't that amazing? I mean, this quilt is gorgeous. The picture just really doesn't even do it justice. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous quilt. I mean, really amazing. The stitching, everything, beautiful. But it was just kind of heart-wrenching, like, oh my gosh, she never got to finish the quilt. And the fact that somebody got to finish it for her was really amazing. But really, really beautiful. So let's keep going. We've got a few more pictures here. Here's the owl. This is the legit kits that I purchased. So that's going to be a really cute quilt once I get it done. That's what it'll look like. So I'm excited about that. These are some of the other ones from Legit Kits. Super cute dog. Really huge quilt and a lot of work. But it's well worth it. There you've got some flamingos. Those were really cool. This is also a paper piecing project with Legit Kits. Let's see, here's another one with a giraffe. I mean, they're gorgeous, guys. They're just really gorgeous. Look at the quilting that they've done on it. And some pictures. This is just us hanging out and having a great time. She made that dress. This is a crocheted dress that she made. It's amazing. I thought it was absolutely stunning. And here's their little booth and all kinds of other little things that they had. So some of the packets that you can pick up, some of the other mini quilts that they have. And this is the team. And we were just having a blast. Then I went on and I saw some other quilts. So these are just some random quilts that I saw. I thought they were gorgeous. And I went ahead and just took some pictures of it. Thought you guys would love that. Now, this is the Viking Epic 2. This was the machine that I used on the Quilting with Rulers class that I did. Pretty nice machine. It's a little intimidating when you're not too familiar with the machine itself, you know, so, but it was a really nice machine to sew with. It's got tons and tons of options. You'd have to be there for hours to learn them all, but it was pretty cool to try it out. So I enjoyed that class. These are some of the other kits. Now, I didn't purchase this one just because I don't have the hoop size for it. But it required a larger hoop size than 5x7, and that's the max that I have right now. But the bag was stunning, and this is a kind of an in-the-hoop type project. I mean, it's gorgeous. I love the bag. I thought it was great, but the hoop size was just too big for what I have for right now. And it's just amazing. I thought it was a really nice bag. Very well made. This is the front, and they had different colors as well. This was a couple of, there we go. There's another quilt that we have with a little sheep and a little black sheep there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Some more quilts. And the one with the car on the end, I know I've seen before. Now this one, if we're going a little crazy here. Okay, let's stay there. So this one was pretty neat. Now my sister got some squares from this booth. I can't remember the name of it, but what I thought was really cool about their quilt that they had hanging is they actually used some crocheted items, and they used the crochet to put onto the quilt. And you can see the different things. And I know my mom does all kinds of crochets. You guys know that. And so I never thought about incorporating crochet onto a quilt. And I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So I really enjoyed that. Okay. And here's a little close-up of that. And now we're back to the Luminaire. So, of course, they had that stitching out some stuff. So it was pretty cool. And here we are with the Avenir, and that thing really is a monster, guys. If you really see it up close, it's pretty huge, that machine. But gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous machine. Really loved it. These are just some other quilts that I found as I was walking around. I thought some of this, they have a lot of like a quilts that resembled food, like apples and things, and some of them were just so realistic. It was just, I thought it was amazing. The apple was super clear. It was really, really cool. Here's this one that's lettuce. I mean, the quality of the quilts was amazing, guys. Here's another one I thought was very pretty. Look at all the pieces on there. I mean, just amazing. Really, really cool. Love this one. I thought it was gorgeous. Really, really nice. Yeah, Jenny says the Avenir is huge. Yes, it is. This one's pretty cool. I thought these were really, really beautiful quilts. I love the black and white on this one. The contrast really makes it stand out. I thought that was gorgeous. And then we're back to the beginning. So I have a few more pictures and a few more videos, and I'll just throw them out on Facebook so you guys can see some of those. But again, really, really cool. They had all kinds of different things, little gadgets, and all kinds of vendors out there that were really amazing. They gave you a little wish list for your creative grids. They've got the tables, of course, the luminaire packet. I just had to pick it up because I just love the luminaire and I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet. So that's just some of the items. Now I do have a couple more things, but I want to get to the giveaway, guys. So let's do the giveaway real quick. We've got the third quarter winner that we need to announce, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now because we're getting towards the end. So let's see, do we have that ready to go? Okay, here we are, guys. And our winner is Robin's Quilt Basket with 32 points. Now, this was pretty close. Judy Bauer, you had 30 points. Jackie Holman, 29. So it was cutting it really close, guys. But congratulations, Robin. You are our third quarter trivia master here. And so thank you again for all of your support. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, Robin, you're going to have 3 options to pick from. So you need to pick one of these 3 books. So let me know which one you are interested in. They're all Christmas related. The first one is Stitch It for Christmas. Your second option is Christmas Crochet Pattern. And your third option is Christmas Quilting. So let me know, 1, 2, or 3, which one you're interested in getting. And just shoot us over an email. Let us know and we'll get that over to you sent from Amazon. So you should be receiving that. So they're pretty cool. Plus you get a $20 Amazon gift card. So Robin, I see you're on the chat. Go ahead and send me that information so I can get that over to you right away. So really excited. Congratulations. And this is perfect for the upcoming holidays. I'm sure you can make something really cool with those books. Oh, Crafting with Robin says, I had a couple bad weeks, but I'm fine now. Oh, you'll be fine, Crafting with Robin. Just get in your craft room and just, you'll be good. Don't worry about it. Things happen in life and, you can't stress yourself out over it. We're here for you. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Everyone's congratulating Robin's Quilt Basket. Awesome. Great. Okay. So let's see. I have a couple of other things. I know we're up on the hour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on these because some of these are going to take some time to really show you because I want to show you what they really can do. So I'll try to incorporate it with a little project for next week. So I'm going to get going, guys, because it's my mom's birthday and we got to take her to dinner and we've got a ton of things to do today. So I'm going to hold this stuff off we will pick it up again next week, and I'll incorporate it on a project and we'll do something fun. Hope you guys like that. So thank you again for tuning in today. I really appreciate you guys just supporting the channel and just doing what you do. I really hope you enjoy all the information and content that I bring you guys. So thank you again for tuning in, and I hope to be crafting with you soon. Bye everyone.
Nancy with GiftsHQ makes crafting videos, creating with passion and a love for what she sews. Crochet, quilting, and sewing, crafting is what she knows. Making smiles one craft at a time. Your talent will grow with every stitch and every thread she weaves her art. Her hands create something special straight from the heart. And as the colors come alive, the joy spreads near and far.